Did the person that you love just break up with you out of nowhere and you didn't see it coming? There were no signs. Maybe they pulled away a little bit, but they weren't complaining. They weren't fighting with you. Even just recently, you were planning a trip where they were saying, I love you. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they break up with you and they seem sad about it. So you're getting mixed signals, but they're ultimately making up their mind and they're not letting you have a say about it. If this has happened to you, I want you to watch the rest of this video. So my name is Benny Lichtenwalner, and it's my job to get people's exes back. I was a dating coach, so I helped single guys meet girls. And from there, when I started putting out TikTok videos, I started doing videos on getting your ex back, because that's something that I did myself in my own life, and I knew how to do it. And those were the videos that took off. So I switched all my content, and I specialized specifically in taking the attraction skills and using it in people's relationships to put them back together. Now, when I started specializing in putting relationships back together, one of the first things I had to learn was attachment style. And the people that break up with you out of nowhere, like what's happened to you, like you're wondering, like, what the hell just happened? I can't believe this. This is someone that was probably emotionally neglected in their childhood. They had tough love parents, or the parents were working a lot when they were really young, or they were just left to themselves, like in their room, or they had parents that were overly critical with them. They're not getting enough love, and therefore they're not getting enough practice in interpersonal relationships to understand their feelings and express them, and expect that that other person would hold space for their feelings and validate them and then communicate back and forth with them. So they learn to bite their tongue about what bothers them, and they're doing this in the relationship the whole time. They're going with your flow, and they're never fighting with you. They're never telling you their boundaries or telling you what they need from you. So even if you're this great partner, you can't read their mind. So you're not, doing the job all the way. And it's not your fault. But the bottom line is they're not communicating with you, and this is going to pile up over time, and they're going to break up with you. Now, these same individuals are very disproportionately affected by life stress, like a death in the family or changing work circumstances, because they're already stressed out from people pleasing in their other relationships, like school or with family or work or whatever. And they also have a fear of commitment, which may surprise you because they talked enthusiastically about the future. But when it's time to move in or get engaged or meet the family or take things to the next level, somehow you will see them pull back oftentimes, because they're scared to lose themselves in the relationship where they have to give, but they can't necessarily receive because they don't communicate. So ultimately what's happening is your ex made their mind up ahead of time before they even told you, because they're avoiding conflict the entire time. So they already break up with you in their minds, and they're just like, by the time they actually tell you, it's like way after the fact, way after the fact, because they just sort of like accept the fact that it can't be fixed, because in their minds communication doesn't exist. So this is what is happening. You're dealing with somebody that's super conflict avoidant, super afraid of commitment, okay, and they're stressed out. It's not that they don't love you, and they might have even told you something like, I don't love you, or it's done forever, blah 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 blah. Or they might have said, hey, not now, but maybe there's a chance in the future. But the bottom line is they are pushing you away for long enough to release their stress, to bring that back down, okay? And then later, once they get past the stress, their feelings are going to return for you, and they're going to come back to you, okay? But you got to know to leave them alone in the meantime. Now listen, I have a whole game plan for getting somebody like this back into your life. At this point, I have helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other people pull this off. So if you want to be one of my next success stories, click it on my profile, click this link. You can check out my Instagram highlights where all my success stories are over here where it says one more. But when you go in that link, you can set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan for getting your ex back.